I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I giving financial advice. I'm sharing my biased opinion based off speculation. You should not take my opinion as financial advice. You should always do your own research before making any investment. You should also understand the risks of investing. This is all speculative-based investing.
What's going on, guys? Kentucky here. Welcome back to a brand new cryptocurrency video. So today, before we get into the topic of the day, we're going to go over the market, so everything's sitting at the moment. Right now, our market is sitting at around... So AKON was on the, like I said, the Breakfast Club, which is a very popular radio station, and he was talking about cryptocurrency, about Bitcoin specifically, and about his own cryptocurrency as well, which is AKON. So I will be playing that part of the video right now over the past day or so, and it did occur actually yesterday, so very new stuff. So like I said, today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, which is going to be our main topic of the day, and that is a couple of things that's been happening specifically with Bitcoin and the future of Bitcoin and what people have been talking about Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin right now is sitting at $10,600, down around 0.5% on the day, with a market cap 189 billion and a 24-hour volume sitting at $16.8 billion as well. As you can see, out of all the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin has been the most exciting one, from its low almost 3xing its price all the way up to close to $12,000. Now sitting around 10,600 after its little correction. But like I said before, it has been the most interesting and the most price changing, like I said, in terms of price, ever since the low of around $3,500, where we saw it basically crash from its all-time high of 20,000. So you know, something which, you know, the main thing I guess which I'm going to be talking about today is this basically this video that the Breakfast Club we're going over with someone you guys probably know, which is AKON. So AKON is definitely an interesting person. Like I said, he is pretty known in the space in general, and him talking about it does make a lot of people bullish. And if you guys would be wondering if it makes me bullish, kind of and kind of not. First of all, it's not really the biggest deal ever. He doesn't have like the biggest cryptocurrency in the space or anything like that, but the fact that he's even talking about it and is so into it and everything like that makes me more long-term bullish than short-term bullish, because I think he doesn't have any sort of really big influence over the space like maybe someone like Donald Trump or anything like that were to talk good on it. But like I said, the fact that, you know, he's really into the space and he believes that it could fix his home country, Africa, to a point where he went and developed his own cryptocurrency. I think it shows that, you know, even these type of people are willing to put their money and time into it and see as any sort of potential. And the fact that it got, you know, this much attention, 430,000 views in the last day or so, you know, shows that, you know, there is some sort of interest in the topic of cryptocurrency. You know, even if we go back to their normal channel here, if I put it up at the top as one of the tabs, you could see their normal view amount isn't as much. They're looking at 230, 25, 245, 100. You know, the usual, you know, bit, because, you know, maybe it's a really trending topic. But as you can see, this is one of the higher viewing videos in the last day. Even if we're looking at, you know, 4 or 5 days ago, showing that, you know, there is some sort of interest in the space and what AKON has to say about cryptocurrency, and I think that's the main thing that we're looking at here. I don't think you know, I don't think people are really coming in to look at AKON in general or maybe his new music, anything like that. I think it's just mostly the crypto space flowing into this video and just looking at it and just basically getting it more mainstream. And I think that's where most of this attention is coming from, showing it, you know, making it very interesting, and, you know, showing that people do care about this. But like I said, I don't really think it's gonna have a really big effect. But again, everything adds up. This is a really big factor to it, and I definitely think this will end up better for Bitcoin than worse.
So talk about AKON a little bit, because people always talk about cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I was really late getting into it, and some people say it's not that stable. It's a little volatile. So explain your AKON cryptocurrency and why people should invest in cryptocurrency.
Well, believe it or not, the cryptocurrency is more stable than the actual, you know, fiat currency, the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, because it's more controlled by the people. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, I mean, government is a business.
Mm-hmm.
Currency is the biggest business in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't, you got to understand money and how it works to understand crypto in so many ways. But more than anything, you don't really have to be educated to it to understand the security process of it. Because it gets really confusing when you start talking about blockchain and all this other, because no one knows what the hell that is.
I don't know what's going on. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
I need somebody to explain this to me.
Yeah, so it's really about, it boils down to trust. what you trust that value to be to you. So, prime example, that chain on your neck could be tokenized, and you can have your own Angela coin. You follow what I'm saying? But
Right.
if you have enough people that believes that you are of value and that chain around your neck is worth something, then it becomes something that you can trade.
But with currency,
Currency.
like with cryptocurrency, this is why I never invested in it because I don't understand
Yeah.
it myself. But who says what the worth of it is? You see what
That's
I'm
my
saying?
point. It's the people that say that.
But that's crazy. Like you be like this pen. All right, well this pen is worth $1,000. Like
Yes.
who's to say that it's really worth $1,000?
But that's what I'm saying. It depends on what it's worth to you. Like the dollar. Who's to say what that's worth?
It sounds like a scam to me.
No,
Akon,
but just think about it. The actual dollar. Who says that's worth anything?
The government says it's worth
Okay,
$1.
the government, right?
Right, and they sanction
Okay.
it that the dollar's worth $1 all through the U.S.
100%.
Correct.
But nothing backs the dollar. The U.S. ain't got no natural resource that backs that dollar, my brother. Now, what they do have to back it is the military.
Okay.
That's who backs the dollar. But U.S. ain't got nothing that backs the dollar. The military backs the dollar. Now, if you look at other countries, they have plenty of gold,
They're
diamonds.
supposed to have gold. They're supposed to have gold.
Who?
I thought we were supposed to have gold.
He said
Bro,
who?
U.S. ain't got nothing.
So you just saying we just
We
got a
ain't
piece of
got
paper we're saying is worth something. So that paper is
No,
really worth nothing.
it's worth something because we say it's worth something.
Right. You give it the value.
You give it the value. Bitcoin, prime example, right?
Oh, perfect.
It's not a dollar.
Nope.
It's a digital
Value.
coin,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
Now, I can buy a Ferrari with Bitcoin.
Yes, you can.
I can buy a house with Bitcoin.
Correct.
I can buy whatever I want to buy with Bitcoin because it's just as equally value as the actual dollar because the people say it is.
So here is Akon's cryptocurrency, which is called AKON. One Africa, one coin. He basically talks about his cryptocurrency. So it is a really, really well-developed project. The website is very, very professional. He has all the information here, everything that you need to know. They even have an app and everything like that, I'm pretty sure. The roadmap is up, as you can see right here. They planned it all the way to year 2020. And then we go down here. Here are their partners or whatever. Here is the team. AKON, of course, John Karas, Linless, and some of the other people here. You might know their faces or not, but of course AKON is the face of everything. There's their advisors, the foundation, some news that you can find. So in general, it is a very, very good project, I think. I think it's just a currency type of project just for, like I said, Africa. That's what they're probably trying to look into. I think it's more of an actual use case, which is of course very, very good, showing it has some sort of future into it because in general, the country or continent in general, Africa does need some sort of help in its currency and everything like that, as it's struggling with different factors in its financial situation. And I think AKON taking a step to it, and maybe if it does succeed, you can see this price, the price of this coin surge because of the use case being so much under this country or 51 countries, something like that in the continent of Africa. So definitely something really big in my opinion. Definitely something to check out as well. Nothing I would personally invest in or anything like that, but like I said, if you guys are into different currency coins, because I know a lot of people really do love currency coins over any other thing, but it's definitely something to look into. I definitely think it is a very very powerful coin. Again, AKON is obviously a music singer. If you guys didn't know, he's a really big artist and everything like that. So, and he decided to get into cryptocurrency, which is really, really cool in my opinion. So other than that, where has Bitcoin been? Now, Bitcoin, as you guys know, for the past few weeks has been pretty boring, saying even the trends right here on Google. As you can see, this was the big trend that we had ever since its all-time high, and ever since then we have not even got close to that peak, in terms of Google trends. As you can see, we did go up a bit after that little pump we had in Bitcoin, but after that it just basically had a correction, and we're just sitting there ever since. So like I said, in general right now Bitcoin isn't doing much. I think it's just a waiting game until we see a bigger surge, or maybe even a surge past the all-time high for the news and the media and the mainstream to really start picking up on it. But I think that is where we're sitting at the moment. Like I said, stuff like this does also build up to it. The AKON or whatever, and people being on Breakfast Club, and stuff like that. Just media expansion is, I think, is just what we need. Just stuff piling and piling and piling, and of course, then institutional investors come in, and then the price will start surging, and then the mainstream will come in, and that's just how the cycle works. And then we'll go back down into another 2-year bear market, 2-3-year bear market, and then we'll look into. And then we'll just be doing everything over and over. That's, I think, how this market is going to be end up playing until something really big happens with Bitcoin, like huge, government or world basically take over. Basically, just it becomes the world currency or whatever. And that's basically what we're looking at, right? So right now, I think stuff like this is going to be helping Bitcoin significantly, and it's just how much we get into the market and how much exposure we get, and it just really goes. So guys, that's probably it for today. I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe for daily crypto videos like this one right here. I will be uploading Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I lied, it's not daily, but I will be trying my best to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So far, I am on the schedule. But like I said, guys, I really do appreciate for the support. If you guys, like I said, enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you guys have any questions or anything you guys want to let me know, and I will try to get to everything as I can. Like I said, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you Friday. Peace out, guys.